Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is once again me, Zach, also known as The Last Thaumaturge, here today with a new series for you guys. We're going to be starting a Minecraft Alpha series. This series is definitely going to be kind of secondary to the modded beta series that I've got, and a few others that I want to make. Because, well, for a couple reasons. One, Alpha Minecraft is very basic. There's not a whole lot of the normal Minecraft content in it. And while that's one of its strengths, in that it's very fun to just build and enjoy the sandbox simplicity of Minecraft, it also makes it a bit harder to, um, figure out things to do in it sometimes. And I don't want to burn myself out on it too quickly. Although, shut up! I will say, having you guys watching helps quite a bit. Having a YouTube series in Alpha Minecraft makes it a lot easier for me to be like, well, I have to build something to show you guys, so it might as well be in Alpha Minecraft. God damn, that music was loud. So, we're gonna start down here in the pit, because it's nighttime, but it's almost not nighttime. And I'll show you guys my house in a moment. I haven't got a whole lot done in this thus far. Even this roof is too low, so I'm bonking my head every step. But I have started clearing out a big rectangle down here. I don't know if I'm going to make an orderly mine system or just continue strip mining in all directions at random. But bedrock is right here. So this is not quite the max depth, but it's pretty low. God damn. Okay, one sec. I love the Minecraft music, but it is so loud. As some people are probably aware, the bottom of the world is not the best place to find resources. You actually want to be like at Y12 or something like that, although there aren't really coordinates in this version, so yeah. I just wanted to start digging at bedrock. I think that digging at bedrock is kind of cool. This is where I was digging initially, just while it was nighttime, because there are no beds in this version. So whenever night falls, you just kind of have to find something to do. Of course, what I was doing was mining. Cobblestone is probably the biggest building block in this version. It's what I use almost all the time. So coming back up here, yep, day is arriving. You can see the moon setting there. We don't really have a shot of the sun in its initial setting because of that mountain, but we can see it now. That's pretty. You can see all the trees burning forever. This is the ground floor, not much in here. I wanted a lot of windows so that I could see out across the lands. I built this big step-up window, which I like quite a bit. You can see down there where that sand has been dug a little bit. That's where I spawned in. I'll show you guys that in a moment. I have not done much exploring. It's easy to get lost in this version. I don't want to risk being too far away from spawn. Just showing off the resources I've collected here real quick. Not a whole lot, of course, but really pretty area. I really like the look of Alpha, even though it's very bright, and I know that's not everybody's favorite. Got a couple paintings up, just a few. More big windows on the second floor. We've got our picture of the man looking over the sea. Pretty cool. I want to explore that way. I think next episode, we're going to be going in that direction a little ways. Been experimenting with flower, I guess, boxes. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I think I need the signs to be a bit more ornate, but I missed trapdoors for that specifically. We've got a little balcony here. It's very small and cute. And we have a little storage area here as well, but it doesn't have anything in it. There's another balcony up this way, which gives a nice overview of this whole area. We can go up and walk along the roof. I put in this skylight so I'd be able to stand down there and look at where the moon is, because there are no clocks in this version. Or the recipe is different and I haven't found it yet, but I didn't bother to look at the moment. So I guess we can kind of go over my plans a little bit from up here real quick. I have some torches over on that hill. that's going to be an area that I want to build a watchtower on, almost like a land lighthouse of sorts, honestly. And I want to build along that cliff, maybe into it as well, and I want to build along and into this cliff. This especially I want to be some kind of structure on top of there, maybe a castle. I need to find where the world height is. I assume it's probably like right above where that tree cuts off. But I need to know for sure so I know how tall I can make things. Yeah, I'm not ever going to change this building, even though it's pretty ugly. It was me learning how to use a lot of... Well, I shouldn't say ugly. I like it. I don't care. I hate that guy, though. Let's just keep moving here. I like it for what it is. It was very experimental for me. I haven't built in alpha. I haven't played alpha significantly. 1 second. Anyway, I haven't built in alpha or played it very much at all historically. So... Oh, there's another one there. Think I can hit him from here? Well, he moved. Oh, that would have been close too. Hey! What the? I hit him once and then... Did he get knocked back further or something? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of alpha, so I've been experimenting. I've watched some people play alpha a bit. But I wanted to basically start from the point of view of how do I usually build in Minecraft, and how does that translate, if it translates at all, into alpha Minecraft. Because the earliest version I ever played, other than the Minecraft like classic demo or whatever was on the website, is beta 1.6 or so. So it's all very... Oh, just watched him blink out of existence. This is all very new to me. You can see the walls are very flat. There's not much dimension to them. Not a whole lot of, I don't know, three-dimensional energy. I think I might have left some scaffolding up there. Yeah, you can see there's some, well, planks. I almost said logs. But there's some planks there that aren't meant to be. You can ignore those. Working with the stairs was a nightmare. I had watched some of Monster playing Alpha, and he talked about what a shit show Alpha stairs are to use for anything except very basic staircases. And I believed him, to be super clear. I did believe him. I don't think Monster is a dirty, filthy liar. But who buddy? It was, yeah. It was a lot. But I like how it turned out overall. Even though it's very boxy, even though it's very flat, I do like how it turned out. Just want to get some different angles of it. Yeah. Needs some texturing, needs some 3D. It looks like one of the stairs got messed up right there. I don't know what that's about. That was fine last I saw it. Maybe I fucked it up at some point and didn't notice. I'll have to double check that. That's fine. That's why it's good to come out and look at things from other angles. I really like this angle though. This actually, there's a lot of dimension kind of going on here. A little bit of texturing with like this wall sticking out a bit and stuff. And because it's just a weird shape, like a malformed L, it ends up being a bit more interesting to look at than the other sides of the house are, in my opinion. But yeah, I spawned somewhere around here, dug in. I think there was some coal there. Some more coal over there or something. Oh, up there for sure. Coal is a finite resource in this version. You can't make charcoal, so anytime I see coal, I grab it. Yeah, from this angle, looks pretty good. You can kind of see the path going up. I plan on bringing that platform around. I don't know if it'll go all the way around, or if it'll be like tiered down or even up, but that's where the farm is currently, and I want to extend it along the path there. We'll see. There was a big forest over here. I cut down, well, I don't have it on me anymore, but I cut down most of the trees and then lit fire to the rest of them. In alpha, there is a chance that each log, when it is lit on fire, it will just not light on fire. So these logs will be burning forever. Or in the case of these ones, they will never burn, as far as I know. I don't know about moving them. I don't think you can. I think if you move them, it resets the chance, but I'm not 100% certain. The reason I lit fire is not because I'm a wantonly destructive individual prone to a long history of sociopathic tendencies. It's just because in alpha, leaf decay is kind of wonky, so like there's no logs here. This tree is dead. The leaves don't go away. But if you light fire to them, after a second they go away real goddamn fast. And yeah, it's terrifying, because imagine my house lighting on fire like that. There'd be nothing I could do. It'd be over. That's why I keep the flint and steel off my hotbar. Don't want that mistake. So I mostly wanted to clear out all the trees so that I could start building in this area. I don't know everything that I'm going to build, but my thought process in terms of long term, there will basically be a series of castles and watchtowers along these hilltops connected by big bridges spanning across these gaps. With the exception of my house, which might be connected via bridge at some point, but is just going to be a weird outlier. And then in the valleys is going to be farms and villages and stuff like that. Probably pretty densely packed, I think. Yeah, I think that everything down here is going to be a lot of cobblestone buildings, and then stuff up there will be more smooth stone and stone slabs, to kind of highlight the wealth disparity between the two places. I will be using gravel for some of the paths, but I have been thinking about mixing cobblestone in with the gravel. I think that actually looks kind of good. Texturing is very hard in this version because there's so few blocks. Everything feels like it has a very specific purpose, and you have to get creative with how you use that purpose. And a lot of recipes are different, like this does not make a pressure plate. Does this make a button? No, it has to be smooth stone for a button. Recipes are weird or expensive. There is redstone, but not a whole lot of it. But there are rail systems, so we'll have a lot to do, for sure. The main purpose of this world, though, is just building. Is just building weird alpha Minecraft shit. I have to punch sheep every time I see them. For those of you who are unaware how alpha works, animals respawn every day. Oftentimes, multiple times during the day. Is that creeper still down there? No. He probably despawned too. So whenever we see certain animals, mostly sheep and cows, we need to at least punch the sheep to get the wool. Killing them doesn't do anything. But with the cows, we do need to kill them. We need to hurry. It's not worth the risk, actually. Nighttime is spooky as fuck in this version, as a note of interest. Not just because it gets real goddamn dark, but because it's really dangerous. Like, first off, fighting kinda sucks just in general because armor is weird. Any armor can max out your armor bar, and the lower the durability on a piece of armor, the lower the armor rating it gives. So, that's strange. If you watch the Better Than Adventure modded run that I'm doing on the channel, then you'll already have seen that mechanic at play. But in that version, it's been fixed up. It's been altered a bit so that the armor has more durability. Meaning that if you make, say, iron armor, it lasts for quite a while. Relatively speaking, I mean, it's not like it lasts forever or anything, but it lasts for quite a while overall. And the impact of it is pretty significant. But in this version, everything has such low durability that if you make, say, iron or diamond armor, which both exist in this version, after like 2 creeper hits, it's probably over. Diamond will last for a little while, don't get me wrong, but it's so expensive. I haven't found any diamonds in my mining so far, and this is all the iron I've found. I mean, it was this. I do have an iron pickaxe here, which I'm actually going to move over to this. I've only been using the iron to collect like redstone, gold, and stuff at this point. I used it for a little bit of other stuff as well, but I think I need to make another one. Like, I don't really want to make an iron sword, for instance, because it doesn't feel worth it. It feels like a little bit of a waste of resources to make anything except very specific tools. So, for diamond, the best tools to make are definitely swords. Diamond swords will 2-hit, I'm pretty sure, any enemy in the game, including creepers. And, I mean, you saw me fighting that creeper with a stone sword. It takes 4 swings. I think it takes 3 with an iron. It might actually still take 4. I don't know. But the diamond one, pretty sure it's just 2 taps. And that is such a boon in this sort of game where, like, making armor is kind of a shit show. So I only make leather armor because cows are infinite and easy to get access to, but like iron is not infinite, gold is not infinite, redstone is not infinite. Of course I'm not going to make gold armor, although we can check and see real quick. I'm pretty sure it exists at this point. Yeah, so you could make gold equipment if you were rolling in gold that much, but we will not be doing that. We will be using gold for decoration, most likely, as well as oh, didn't gold have another use in this version? Maybe it didn't, actually. Because powered rails don't exist. Damn. I don't think eggs do anything. Because I don't think cakes exist either. But that does remind me, actually, speaking of cakes, we need to find some sugarcane. Like I said, I haven't explored pretty much at all. So I am very uncertain what lurks around my home. I'm just going to put the arrows away and the bow away for now. We don't have enough arrows to justify using it. Although you will notice, I shot all those arrows earlier. Bow did not take any durability damage because it doesn't exist in this version. Let's put the hoe up in here for now. Yeah, put these away. I was thinking about replanting the forest with you guys, but I don't really know where I want it to be yet. So we're going to do a quick... Let's check what time it is real fast. Yeah, so night is getting pretty close to being over. It's about like halfway. I will sit out the rest of the night, and when we get back, we will go and try and find some sugarcane. I'm sure there's some nearby. Alright, welcome back. There it is, the dawn chorus. Die, idiot, die. That's another thing about alpha combat that sucks. The enemies have a reach advantage. There's also a, I was going to mention this earlier and I forgot. There's a delay in how fast you can swing. No matter how fast I click, there's this weird delay. It's almost like some of the more recent, like, combat update stuff. But it's not intentional, really. It does not feel good. It just feels slow. By the way, let's get out of here. We kind of want to run down this path quickly at the moment. It's not fully secured, so sometimes creepers will jump me. A new day dawns. We have a little bit of time. We're going to head this way. First, we're going to go kill this cow, though. Like I was saying before... Ooh, cows. We want to kill cows whenever we see them, unfortunately. Because... Smack, smack. Leather, yes. We only need, I think, 2 more pieces, or 1 more piece, and we'll have enough for pants with what we've got saved up. I would not be surprised if we find some sugarcane around here somewhere. Ah, good. 2 pieces. Perfect. Yeah, is that sugarcane? No, I don't think so. Let's go look, though. We need to be careful not to get lost. We can always die to come back here to spawn, but we'd lose all of our stuff. And we don't want that. We really don't. What we do want is sugarcane. You know, I'm actually not sure if clay exists in this version. Does it? I have no idea. Very strange. Guys, I think clay exists in this version. I like having an open hand in Minecraft. Is that weird? I don't know what it is, but like holding a torch is okay, holding a sword is meh, but like anything else, I just don't like having it in my hand. I like having a free punching tool. And no, it does not look like there's sugarcane over there, so we're gonna just keep following this coastline. Sugarcane, of course, or reeds, as people called it back in these days. Its main use is paper, and the main use of paper is bookshelves, so it's predominantly decorative. But it's a cool decorative block, so we really want some. It's only ever found near water. Which is a fact that remains even into modern Minecraft. Sometimes these trees will generate and then fuck up their own branches and die, which is pretty great. Man, no sugarcane so far. This is weird. I did not think we'd have to go very far. Is it worth it for us to build a boat, I wonder? Probably, honestly, even though I think boats kind of suck in this version. Really, they do in any version pre, like, I don't know, full release of the game. Even then, I'm pretty sure... Man, all the way to like 1.7.10, they were still... Boats were still breaking when they ran into lily pads, weren't they? Boats just be kind of shitty like that. The world of Alpha is so empty, but in a nice way. It's relaxing to be here. It's spooky. I keep the render distance purposefully low. Not low, but like a little bit low. Slightly faster to break workbenches with swords rather than axes. Alright, let's head out. I wouldn't describe this as like blindingly fast. This is it's a speed. Yeah. It's not a fast speed, but it is a speed. Like this single tree here. It's nice. Oh, there's some iron there. I don't think we have time to stop for it. We're here for sugarcane. Although I will also grab that. That cactus. It's wild we found a cactus before we found reeds anywhere. Gonna break? Oh my god, it didn't break. Ah, okay. So that breaks it. Alright, cool. We have learned today. Look at how gigantic it is. Looks awesome. Kind of wish that they had kept little things like that, but that's an unpopular opinion, I know. Too bad I don't have a door or something. Although I bet the old torch trick works. Yep. Fantastic. What is this doing? I don't even know why I ask questions like this. The answer is because Alpha Minecraft. the answer is it was buggy. But I do love it, so. Alright. I'm not going to bother covering all of that. And now I have to rebuild my boat. But we got a lot of clay, so that's cool. We'll just leave that there. Because we might come back this way. Man, it just got really quiet. Like, too quiet. Like, where's the boat sound? It's like the game broke. I don't like this. Am I about to be in a creepypasta? I'd rather not. I got like a kid. I don't really have hopes and dreams for the future per se, but, you know, I'd still like to see it. That right there. Sensitivity is a bit weird for me. Probably because I keep getting used to 2 different versions of Minecraft. Soon to be 3, actually. I don't know if I should even mention this. I might cut this out of the video, but I do plan on one other big series of Minecraft videos for the channel. We need to head that way. That was not sugarcane, so it's just kind of sugarcane. Locked on. Let's see if the boat breaks if I slam full speed into this wall. Or into this coast, I should say. Full speed is not that impressive, but yes, it does. Okay. We're learning. You know what? I will leave one planted here. I want to go grab those cacti. We're already going to get caught out at night. There's no two ways about it, so. Ow. Oh! A massive gravel pit, finally. I'm safe. Alright, and we are back. I may have missed a tiny bit of the day because I was distracted editing the video, but, you know, whatever. It'll be fine. We got plenty of time to get home with our mad loot. We are going to head back home now, and we're going to probably wrap the video up there. I think this will be a little bit of a short one. I didn't have anything super specific planned, other than wanting to find this sugarcane and show you guys my base. That's kind of the, you can see my base. If out of the corner of my eye there, you can see it there a little bit. That is basically everything I wanted to get done today. So this this body of water is pretty big. We should make like a little dock or something over here at some point. That would be kind of cool. I'll leave that there and I'll probably never see it again. No, we can plant this a little bit closer to the house actually. I was gonna say we could plant it there, but why wander that far? A big thing that we're going to have to do long term. Interesting, you can't plant it on sand. I feel like I knew that and forgot about it. Oh, look at all those cows, goddamn. Leather Central, let's go. We'll be ready for the BDSM convention. One of the, what was I saying? Oh, one of the feelings that I like the most in this game, as those of you who have watched my other series are well aware, is the feeling of coming home. You know, going out on an expedition into dangerous territory, dangerous lands, and then seeing the lights of home. It's even better when it's getting dark out, because the sense of relief is so strong. But even during the day, when the sun is not even quite at noon, it's such a good feeling to just come up over a hill and see your house, signs of civilization, which in this case is a burning forest, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Before we call it quits for this episode, we are going to come over this way a little bit and just kind of peek our heads over. There's some sheep. That's always cool. I have been over here a tiny bit, but I wanted to go just a little bit further with you guys. Oh, I was going to talk about transportation a second ago. That's what I was going to say. Not about feelings. Fuck feelings. What the... Who cares? Who cares what I feel? Not me. I am a strong and healthy, mentally, emotionally developed adult. Anyway, the thing I was going to talk about was transportation, getting around in this world. We have a couple good options, and the main one is probably going to end up being rail systems. Rail systems are faster than walking. And overall, I think they are the fastest way to get around in this version. The version that I'm playing, I didn't cover this at the beginning, but the version that I'm playing is specifically the one right before the Nether update. So we will not have any access to the Nether at all. It just does not exist. Because of that, we have no infinite light sources, other than the permanently burning logs, which are cool and we'll definitely use in some builds, and of course torches. We don't want to use torches too much if we can avoid it though, for the simple fact that coal is a finite resource. Our other option is lava. And lava is probably our best option, but it's also the hardest to get, which, you know, makes sense. It's also the most dangerous to use, as, you know, I proved with lighting those leaves on fire earlier. Hey, I don't condone eating raw meat in real life, by the way. Don't do that. It's bad for you. I don't care what any of the weird influencers on TikTok say. Do not eat raw meat. Have a balanced diet. Jesus fuck. I don't know why that's controversial. Sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent. Last thing. This is the beginnings of a path leading down to the spawn area. Thank you, sheep. And I probably am gonna build something at spawn. I feel like that's one of those Minecraft rites of passage that you have to kind of undergo. At some point, I will off myself, and when I respawn, I'll mark where spawn is. Hey, I think that that dirt actually stops stuff from climbing in here, or it just didn't show up because I was far enough away. Either way, yeah. I will mark where spawn is. We'll build something there. It'll be great. It'll be glorious. Very happy. Hey, pressure plates are in this version, by the way. I didn't point that out earlier, but that was a nice find. I love the pressure plate door system. I cannot live without it. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I was making pants as we end out the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you do want to see more alpha specifically, if you're like really interested in this version of Minecraft above any others, let me know. And I'm not going to make any promises about, you know, which series I'm going to focus on all the time, but at the very least, I will say that I will try to put out more content for alpha if it's popular. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's kind of a niche thing. Like there's a handful of you guys who really enjoy it and are very dedicated to it, but everybody else is kind of like, take it or leave it. And that's fine. Totally get it. But I would like to know. I would like to know if I'm wrong, because I might be. Maybe you guys are really into this version of Minecraft and you want me to make nothing but content for it. That seems unlikely, but stranger things have happened. So, let me know in the comments. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, this has been the Last Thaumaturge in his wizard tower, cooking pork chops with sticks, living his best life. Peace.